आपके लिए अनंत भैरवी। You see, every university is called as a family, is a gharana as we call it too. Now he comes from a gharana which is very well known. His father was a great, he's still there, is a very great sitarist, and his uncle, I've heard him also, very good sitarist. I mean, they are really great people. The whole family. And the what we call is a Gaiki styles means based on the, like we can say is a more a song. On the song it is based, this is sort of thing. So it's very appealing song. But if it is without Gaiki, then you feel it's very dry. So this whole family has dedicated to this, and see the beauty that he has of the song. And but song you cannot sing like this. You see, in the song you cannot sing like this, the way you can play it on sitar. है ना बात सही? अच्छा,
मैं इसमें एक चीज आपको पेश करता हूँ।
हाँ हाँ, फरमाइए।
बारा जोरी नहीं है, हाँ जी हाँ के बारा जो पैया परत हूँ मैं तो घर पलछन कब्र के बारा जोरी नहीं।
We are very thankful to Nishad Khan Sahab. I should call him Ustad because now he has reached the stage. And Shriyut Sukhvinder Singh Sahab have been very kind to give this recital from their heart. It's a very deep, subtle experience we all have enjoyed because of their hard work. Now in the I think you people are understanding Indian classical music more than me, and so I need not sort of explain to you. But only one or two points which are important always to note is the offbeat when he was playing. To understand offbeat play, he was playing offbeat, going slow sometimes, suddenly fast, suddenly. It's a very mathematical thing. There must be mathematicians, you see, both of them. Otherwise not possible. Because it's all like what we call is a bandish, means it is in the maryadas. Now suddenly he would go fast in the same avartan, means when the tabla is on the same 16 beats, suddenly 4 beats he'll go fast, then he's slow, then he'll fast. It's something very remarkable. With that the tabla is also moving. Now it is a great mathematics which works it out, because he has to come to the first note in any way. And in this coming to the first note, he should know how to multiply and how to divide. You see, it's a very intricate work, and if you are, some of you are professor of mathematics here sitting, you can also see how it has worked out. So it is also creativity, no doubt. It's a natural creativity, but also a lot of homework. They work very hard, that's called as riyaz. Without that, you cannot achieve this every day-to-day perfection the way they have. And the mathematics part of it is so genuine and so innate. But they have studied it. It's not that just it is coming to them, just they are sitting here and singing. It's not like that. Of course, they have creativity and they are showing every time a new pattern and all that. But it's all built in before. And they have worked very hard with their gurus, and you see, they have done so much of riyaz, means the practice. This is a science, a very subtle science of mathematics and of music and the sweetness. Otherwise, you cannot do it. If it's mathematics, then it becomes very dry. But if it is without mathematics also, it could be irrelevant. Now, you are all enjoying it so well, and next time you have offbeat music, try to see how they manage the mathematical calculation. It's more than calculus, I can tell you this much. And sometimes I get lost myself. So this is something, it's a very intricate science of Indian classical music, which of course you can see in your classical music also. I enjoy that very much. And all of them were great composers. But here there is no composer. No composer. It is, they compose all the time. You see the rapport between us and them. And they compose all the time, though they know. I mean, like an aeroplane is fixed, you see. So they are fixed first of all, nicely, by the guru. And then they fly. And then they can fly anywhere because their aeroplanes are fixed. So all the melodies are fixed, the systems are fixed, but they can go to whatever height they want to. I mean, this is something, a very divine music, because it's not possible in any other music. You have to have always something written down before you, you have to see what are the notings are, and you have to play accordingly. It's already being everything composed. No. But they had their such deep training from their gharanas and from their gurus. This dedication to gurus has brought this. There are something, you see, I've always feel that Indian musicians are something Gandharvas, because this music nobody can sing, nobody can play. It's impossible, try. I mean, he must be also having some disciples, and so he must be, it's difficult. But at least you people are enjoying it. It's a very great thing. In next life you might become great musicians, possibly. But just now, I think, I'm nowhere compared to them. I can only listen, appreciate, understand, enjoy, and that's what we have to do. And we must thank him very much for bringing this great music to us in this far-fetched place called Kabela. And every time he plays in a different manner, in a different creative mood he creates. I don't know what to say more, because all these ragas you know very well. And the way he has rendered it is remarkable, I think. All the permutations and combinations, I never saw him repeating even once the same line, never. This is the biggest thing. And the same with, I must say, with Mr. Sukhvinder Singh. He too never repeated his mukhlas. Every time he played different. It's very remarkable, very remarkable. Because, you see, I told you that my family was, they had addiction of music, all of them. And morning till evening in my family, nothing but music. And I knew 4 o'clock in the morning they used to get up to practice. And this is how they achieved a lot of things. But these are something rare birds, I should say, in the realm of music. I really congratulate you very much. And all my blessings for you to get to the deeper and subtler side. We need it very much, because this builds up our maryadas. This builds up our dharma. It builds up our ascent. So such musicians are to be really respected and appreciated. I know my father, he would not eat his food if he has to go to the music program. He would never, sit before the musicians have sat down. He had such respect for this art. And he said, you don't know, one day will come when the whole world will understand that India has such a divine music. And now you can see how you all are enjoying. It's my dream being fulfilled, I feel that this music should spread everywhere. Also, your classical music should. But nobody wants to hear it. Nobody wants to listen here. That is also very great. We had great musicians here. आप वाल्डी विवाल्डी दोनों को सुनिए. They were 2 जने थे यहाँ इटली के. एक का नाम था वाल्डी, एक का था विवाल्डी. हैरान हो जाए. Oh, they were really such great musicians. I mean, you just get lost with them. Next time when you will come, we'll give you the present thing. It is really remarkable. So we all enjoyed it very much, and there's no amount of praise can really express our feelings and the joy that we